upcoming holiday season, I'm most thankful for my family. They've always been there for me through my ups and downs. When my mother passed away of cancer back in 2007, they really rallied behind me. They knew that I had a dream to be a Division I football player, and they were going to stop at nothing to make sure that I got there and accomplished my goal and my dream. And so this holiday season, I'm most thankful for my family. My favorite Thanksgiving tradition is to be around my family. We all get together at my fiance's house, and we just have a huge table with a lot of food. And obviously, as an offensive lineman, I love to eat, and there's nothing better than eating great food with great people. And so surrounding myself with family and always being there with grandma at the head of the table, because it's not a party without grandma. And that's my favorite tradition. My favorite Thanksgiving food has to be the turkey. The turkey makes or breaks the Thanksgiving meal. My family does a great job of cooking the turkey, so my favorite meal and my favorite food of Thanksgiving has to be the turkey. To be a Collegiate Center, you have to be smart, you have to be aggressive. Overall, you have to be a tough guy. You're in the middle of everything, you're in the thick of the battle, and if you're not a tough guy, you're not going to make it. You're going to take lumps, you're going to take your bruises, you're going to get caught up in plays, you're going to get rolled up on. You have to be tough. You also have to be smart. You have to read the defenses, call the front. Sometimes you have to slide the protection. So toughness, smartness, all those things combined into one make a great Collegiate Center. My one game day ritual is that I put on my clothes a certain way, I put on my gear a certain way. So I always start out with the right and work to the left. I put on my right sock before I put on my left sock. I make sure to put on my right ankle brace before I put on my left ankle brace. It's just something that it's a superstition for me, that if I don't put it on that way, I'm going to be off balance, I'm going to be out of whack. That's my biggest game day ritual. I chose to come to UTSA because I was sold on the vision of what UTSA could become. There was nothing here. We had a replica jersey in the bookstore that was nothing like what a real jersey would look like. We had one helmet and one football that the coaches used for media functions. There was nothing here. The only thing that San Antonio had to rally around was the Spurs and the Dallas Cowboys. And they had no football team close to here that they could rally around. San Antonio needed that more than anything. I wanted to be a part of that. I wanted to bring something to San Antonio that no one else had brought here before in collegiate football, collegiate Division I football, and it's been a great experience. My best supporter and cheerleader has to be my fiancée, Sam. Ever since we met, she's always been in my corner. She's always been that person in my ear that keeps me up when things are down. She is an unbelievable person. I am so blessed that she's been in my life and has been such a big supporter of my football career, and I'm blessed that I get to marry her. My favorite place on campus has to be the food court. As an offensive lineman, I can't think of a better answer than the food court. And it's also where the students love to hang out. So if I'm around students and I'm around food and around family, which this whole community and this whole campus really feels like a big family, then it's an awesome place on campus, and it's my favorite place. My major is physical education within the kinesiology department here at UTSA. My favorite class has to be my elementary school PE course. I get to spend time with elementary school students here in the Northside ISD in San Antonio, and just get to light up their day, and they definitely light up my day. Football's not just about 100 yards in a pigskin. It's not about the glory. It's about the fight. It's about the struggle. If football has taught me anything, it's that no matter how gloom the situation may be, you have to keep punching. If you get knocked down, you have to get back up. I know that cystic fibrosis keeps a lot of people down, and I have not experienced myself. None of my family members have experienced it, but I can only imagine the struggle that people with cystic fibrosis go through. My only advice to them would be the advice that has gotten me through football my entire life, and that's never give up, always keep punching, and there's light at the end of the tunnel.